I woke up today and felt the need to be in the sun to cleanse myself. Ideally, my time outside would have been quiet and serene, and it kind of was for the most part, like obviously not including the planes. I was listening to the birds and I was trying hard to be calm and casual about it because, I am scared of birds. So yes, for the next little bit, you get to experience the birds and listen to them with me as I sit outside. My cat, she loves coming outside with me and sitting with me, especially if it's sunny and the day is really nice. I found this morning to be so peaceful, so I would like to incorporate doing this more often. Then it was time to sort out my room because it was a bit of a disaster. I did this while watching Survivor. I'm genuinely being serious. If I didn't have Survivor, there is no way I would have cleaned my room. It sounds ridiculous, but like there is something about watching a really dramatic show that just takes your mind off the task that you're doing.
The integrity of the people that you're keeping. What Logan said about me demanding that people go to rocks for me. That's not my intention at all. I think that this game, as I keep saying, has been extremely fluid.
They're voting her out.
Okay. All right, Logan. You are the 16th person voted out. Grab your torches, head back to camp. Good night.
Normally I would listen to audiobooks, but I felt like something different.
I can't believe that people were even prepared to be thinking about going to rocks.
I am also really prioritizing drinking water, and then this was me changing my sheets because, there is nothing better than having fresh sheets. Then some books I ordered arrived, so we have the third Zodiac Academy book, and here was me in disbelief that it said Orion, and then I got this book, The Rose Bargain, because I just swear I had everyone talking about it, how it was like a Regency selection, so I was very intrigued by that. I actually do love vacuuming. I mean, my first ever job was literally a student cleaner, so. Then, obviously, we have to do the washing because the washing it never ends. There's just always washing. And even though I'm going to do it once a week, sometimes I don't do it once a week, so I just end up with so much to do.
Very scared that I have an idol there.
I filled in due dates and things that I needed to do, and then I color coded it.
Previously. I think they just don't talk.
Okay, so I've put in when I have work and like other commitments. So and I'm gonna just really quickly transfer what I have to do this week. This is all my uni stuff and my tafe thing. I'm gonna transfer what I have to do. This one here. So then I can kind of know where I have to be putting my time. Oh, I'm still gonna put when I have uni as well in here. Today I will be doing uni from home and I will not be going because I don't want to. I just feel like it's not gonna be productive for me to go. And even though I have like 2 tutorials, like I can just like look at like what we're supposed to do and just do that rather than, I'm just not going to. I just feel like I can't. Today's different because I normally have uni today 11 a.m. till 7 p.m. My 11 a.m. lecture. The next 2 weeks is gonna be online, and then all the rest of it I'm just like, I'm just gonna do online.
It all depends on who wins immunity.
Looks like I'm also going to be trying to go to sleep very early this week because if I don't know how I'm going to get all the assignments done because I've got 2 that are due this Friday. I mean, one will be done in that time slot, and I have 1 due there, and then I also have 1 there, and I also have 1 due the next Monday. So I think I need to wake up early to be able to do things. This is just that is work, that is uni. Wait, I want to see what it would look like if I actually went to uni today and taking out the 11 a.m. because that is what we're doing online. But like, okay, so I just have to be very productive. I also need to put in my netball and like, yes, okay. That is the time I'm blocking out for netball. But also, yes, I will get a half. Okay, let me just try to work this.
Interesting.
I'm not allowed to go out this week. I can't. I'm not letting myself. I'm too far behind on everything. I just absolutely love walking into my room when it's all clean. My washing is done, if you can hear it, and I'm eating my food and catching up on Survivor. Honestly, whoever invented the fact that if you go to a restaurant, you can actually take the leftovers home is literally a genius. Okay, finished the first one. Time to move on to my second one of the day.
He kind of said that it's possibly going to be me.
Hang on a minute.
Communication. Who would have thought that communicating would actually be helpful in so many situations and aspects of your life? Obviously not me. Anyways, guys, let me just do a little discussion of last week, because I kind of didn't really talk about last week, like, at all. Well, like, not really last week, but, like, I just wanted to talk. And I'm painting, okay, so I went with this colour, and I'm gonna go with, also this nail polish. Guys, when I say this nail polish, I have actually been using it since I was 7 years old. Guys, when does nail polish, like, expire? And is it dangerous to be putting this on my nails? Because, let's do the maths here. That's 13 years. That's 13 years old. And it's 13 years old. Okay, I'm not even going to explain. Let me just tell you about my Saturday night experience, because I really didn't give much, and yeah. Also, wait, before I talk about that, there's something from Hungry Jack's. Now, I have never, okay, that's a lie. The one time I ate from Hungry Jack's, well, aside from the time I'm going to tell you about, but the one time I ate from Hungry Jack's was when I was in year 6, okay? And I was at the Canberra trip, and I got chickenpox. Well, I got chickenpox from a few weeks before because I was at a dance competition, and then in the middle of the dance competition, this guy and this woman came running in, sat behind me, and because the competition already started, whatever, all of a sudden this dude was just huffing and puffing behind me. It was so disgusting, and he spat, and it went on the back of my neck. And that's where I got my first chickenpox. And then it just, like, spread on this Canberra trip. And then, obviously, I had to go home. And then on the way home, because there was no other places, like, my mom and I just went there. That's when I had the skinny fries. And I actually did like the skinny fries. Okay, whatever. Then, I saw, okay, I don't know why I should be doing this. Okay, guys, I love cheese sauce. There's this place called Hog's Breath. And when I was younger, like, I would always get the chicken schnitzel, the kids' chicken schnitzel with, like, the cheese sauce. And then it got to the point where then they stopped making the kids' chicken schnitzel. But because I guess because I had always got it, even though it wasn't a thing, it was just, they just made it for me, even though it wasn't a thing on the menu. And I remember one time the waitress was like, it doesn't exist. That doesn't exist. And the owner walked by as she said it and was like, no, no, no. And then he would say something like, they'll make it for her. But anyways, that cheese sauce is very important because that's what the Hungry Jack, okay, I'm terrible at telling stories. There's this loaded fries at Hungry Jack's, and there's cheese on it. And the cheese is honestly like the Hog's Breath cheese, right? Kind of. It's been, like, a very, very long time since I don't remember exactly what it tastes like. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Now, let me explain. This cheese sauce, it stinks. Okay? Trust me, when I first got it, I was like, that cheese sauce smells so bad. It smells like vomit, but, like, vomit in an arcade, but, like, one of those, like, dark, dingy arcades, and the vomit's been, like, crusty and sitting there for a while. Or it smells like burnt plastic cheese. I've had it twice now, actually. So, yeah, the smell, horrendous. But let me tell you, I ate it up. I was like, this is delicious, but, like, it tastes better reheated. It tastes better reheated. Anyways, I can't stop thinking about that. And I'm just like, it just looks so unappetizing, but, like, it's so delicious. And it stinks, but it tastes like... Saturday night was very eventful. So, it was my friend's birthday party. We went to 3 different places. Well, the first place, like, wasn't really a place, but it was like, well, it was a little dance floor, but it was mainly just a place for, like, drinks, and you could get, like, certain food. I didn't actually mind it there. Second place we went to, I don't know, I went to this place on Easter, and it was just, I've never been there on a Saturday. I've been to this place, like, a few times. I will not choose to go there. Not on a Saturday. But okay, not the Highland night. Basically, I don't know, there's outside section. I was walking. My friends are all walking. I'm walking with them. Suddenly, this dude, he's kneeling on the ground. He gets up and flings back into me. I go stumbling forward. I just managed to catch myself. I'm just like, I could have died. No. Anyways, I'm sitting outside. And then all of a sudden, I just see this little, like, dog just pad by. And this dog was so cute. He was one of those dogs that, like, sniffs for drugs. That's the kind of dog he was. And there was so many police there, I'm not even kidding. There was, like, 3 with the dog, and then they were all outside and everywhere. But the dog, he was so cute. He was this, like, black Labrador. He was the cutest dog in the entire world, and he was so sweet when he was, like, doing his little job. Then, the last place we went to, I love this place, right? Okay? I love this place. Oh my god, it was so bad. Whoever the DJs were, need to be fired. I didn't video a single thing because the music was so bad. It was literally 2020, 2021 TikTok edit sounds. That is what was being played. They were playing songs, and like as someone who saved a lot of edits, right? There was, you know, like there was this one specific Outer Banks edit that I loved, and like so many people use that same sound. There was so many TikTok edit sounds. Every single thing, especially like 2020, 2021, like all the editing sounds, like you know that you just hear a sound, it's like the editing sounds, it was those songs. And I'm just like, DJ should have been fired. It was so bad. It was also pretty dead, actually. I'm thinking about like how this week, like I really don't think it's gonna be good if I do go out, because I just think it's better if I don't go out this weekend. I really just think it's better if I just stay home and like catch up on all my assignments, and I don't think that like I can. That's why it's bad. And also, I was in my car, and I'm sitting in my car, right? And I swear I see the ring girl. Like, I'm looking up the street, and it's all dark, and I swear I see the ring girl. It was a curtain. I just wanted to talk while I did this. Should I have done this before? I need to have a shower still, and I need to brush my teeth and wash my hair. I mean, not wash my hair, I washed my hair last night. I need to wash myself, and I just painted my nails. Well, I'm gonna paint them sparkly. I think this one dries really quickly. This week I haven't done the one task. There was like one tafe thing that I had to do today, and I just didn't do it. I mean, it's not due today, but I still just wanted to get it done, and I just didn't. So I don't know when. I've set my alarm for tomorrow. I don't know what to do, right? Because I set my alarm for tomorrow, but like the problem is I have a crash period. Like, I crash. My problem is when stuff is due on a Friday. That's my thing. It's like anytime something is not due on a Sunday, I've even kind of gotten around to Mondays, because I just look at it like I've got an extra day. If I look at it like that, it's fine. Rather than it's a Saturday week. No. If I look at it like I just have an extra day to do it, that's fine. It's really the stuff that is due not on a Sunday that messes me up, because if I've got two stuff to do this Friday. One of them, if I literally just had Sunday, like I wouldn't have to be worrying about it. I don't have to be worrying about like making sure my sleep schedule is good. So it's literally 9:30, and I'm thinking about going to bed at like 10:30 and just like being in bed and just like at least pretending to rest my eyes, so at least I'm rested, because I want to be able to do stuff tomorrow morning. I don't think that's going to be possible, but I also don't want to wake up early tomorrow and then after work crash and then just like not want to do anything, because I'm just not productive after work. I'm just not. Like, I'm only productive if I have something due, but I don't have something due until Friday. So I have to just be like, but 5:30, right? What time will I get home at? Probably get home at like, because I have to factor in like getting home and then getting changed, and then I just have to factor in all that. But then I'm not going to be willing to do my assignment. I have to be disciplined. I need to crack down on myself and be disciplined, because I am not disciplined at all. I'm proud of myself for doing what I did today, like my washing and all that. And as soon as that stuff finished in the dryer, I folded it and I put it away, because I'm like, there is no way, because I'm not going to do it. I just know myself and I'm not going to do it. So it's like, I just have to do it immediately. I have my sheets to wash. And then when my stuff dries on the air and then on the clothesline, because there's a clothesline inside, it's like only not many things on there, but then I have to put that away. I need to just keep up with my washing. I know I always say this, but like, it's when I let things get awry, that's when things go bad. So this week I need to be not getting sidetracked. I just need to be, see this bed here? You can't see it, but see this bed here? Every single night this week, I will be in this bed. I will not be at my friend's house. I'm not even going to be at my grandparents' house. I'm going to be in there. I'm not going to be seeing anyone. I'm not going to be visiting anyone. No. And I need to make sure that in my lunch breaks, I'm utilizing them and I'm getting sunshine and I'm journaling and I'm doing whatever I need to do. Because it was raining or before, like, I'm hoping it's going to be sunshine. I don't know what the weather's going to be like, but I need to be disciplined with myself. That's very difficult. I don't know what is wrong with me, but it's just, I'm like, yeah. Like, unless I have to do something, why am I like that? And I was doing so well, and now I'm not. I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'm hoping it's going to be bright and early, but I don't know. So I'm going to set my alarm. I might set my alarm for 6. I'm going to set my alarm for 6. We'll see. Oh yeah, updates. I finished watching Survivor and I'm actually feeling hollow inside. I kind of want to go back and rewatch it. Just because the person who won, I wanted him to win so badly, because I personally, if I was on the jury, I would have voted for him, because he actually played, and just, I remember like how mean certain people were to him. I'm so glad he won. Like, I'm so glad that who won. Also, basically, the second tutorial, I totally forgot. It's also cancelled this week and next week and isn't on until like week 11. So, and it's week 8 right now. So, that's just double incentive for me to like not go on a Monday, because I know it sounds bad, but like the two things I'm missing, they're not even for my degree, they're electives. Like they're not requisites for my degree. So like to graduate, I have to do this course, right? It's a history one, just because I thought it was interesting. It's like medieval and Renaissance Europe. The lectures are so short. The lectures are an hour long. So it's like, I could just have online. And then the tutorial is really just like, there'll be questions that you do, and then you talk about them in your group, the answers, and then you then discuss, which I feel like I can just do myself. I feel like I can just discuss things with myself. So yeah, looks like I'm skipping out on Monday uni until week 11, I think. Because also I just have so much like unnecessary breaks in between everything. Well, not unnecessary. It's like an hour break here, the hour break there. And I was like, yes, it's gonna give me time. But now I'm just like, it's just time for me to spend. It just makes me want to spend money on food. And food is so expensive there because I know you're gonna pay it. Did I say I was supposed to be in the shower now? No, it's 10 now. I just sat here. Did I wake up at 5 a.m? No. But I also did not set an alarm, and also I would cut that out. But I want to be honest, and I want to like show that just because you say something doesn't mean you always gonna do it. The birds that attacked me last week, they're here again, and I just watched this man he was so unbothered, especially out of his car, and they were swooping him and just all flying around him, and he just didn't even look up at them. And then he got a little bit further along because I just kept following him, and then he looked up, but I'm just like, how can you be that unbothered? So I'm so terrified. I'm sitting in my car right now and I'm shaking basically, and then when I get in, I'm gonna run. Oh, I can see them, they're just doing laps. They're scaring me. Guys, I'm so mad at myself. Not only have I cracked my screen protector, but I've also scratched my Apple Watch, and now I've scratched my Kindle. And I'm pretty sure my Kindle was because I had it with my phone. Because the cracks are so bad on my phone, it went on my Kindle. I'm gonna try to show you. Like, okay, that's the book I'm reading. Hang on, how do I turn it off? I know you can. Hang on. I know you can turn it off some way. Wait, there it is. Oh, why is it not letting me? Do you see what I'm saying? And that's me trying to like fix it. I'm actually so mad. Do you see that? I actually despise myself. Why do I wreck everything? I'm working on my assignment. I got ink all over this. Are you actually kidding me? I don't even know what to say. Why do I keep ruining my things? For the history thing that I'm doing, I don't know. Okay, so I'm doing this one. It's this girl named Heloise. And this dude named Ablard, he was her teacher. He was her teacher. Oh, I want to know what the age gap it was. He was her tutor. He was invited into the house. Eloise's uncle and guardian. Wait, was he her uncle? He was her uncle. He was her uncle. She didn't regret her love, but... So basically, for this essay, I can pick what I want my research question to be, but I want my research question to be, I want it to be either about the Black Death, the Black Plague, or I want it to be about Heloise, and Ablard? Is that his name? I don't know. Well, at first, because I was like, wow, this, like, it seems, you know, kind of love story-esque. So I was like, yeah, that sounds really interesting. But he was supposed to be looking after her education and her well-being. He was a highly respected scholar. So they had a secret romantic relationship. Wait, is he not her uncle? Is Ablard her uncle? What is going on here? Maybe he's not her uncle. Oh, no. The uncle was mad about the relationship though. Okay, there's no relationship. But it was a scandal because he was supposed to be a trusted, my foot being shown in this, was supposed to be a trusted educator. And he violated that trust by pursuing a secret romantic and sexual relationship. This actually seems very interesting. So there's a lot of like scandal. Oh, she became pregnant. Then her family and Brittany. Oh, Brittany's in France. I know Brittany's in France because what? No, what is it? Because of Conditions of Will. Because in Conditions of Will, they go to Brittany. Yes? Wait, is it Conditions of Will? I don't know, it's some book I'm supposed to be reading this month. Okay, she gave birth to their son, Astro. Okay, he's not her uncle. I thought it was, though. So, secret marriage. Heloise initially resisted, believing that the marriage would damage Abelard's career and love should be selfless. Okay, so the uncle's selfless is honoured. Why does the uncle care so much? I'm on FaceTime with the man right now. But they don't know how old she is. Okay, so the age difference combined with the role her uncle's trust in him. There's a power imbalance. So I guess I can talk about the power imbalance maybe. I might do this. There's so much information about this. And also I feel like I'll be interested in reading about this. Primary sources. And then there's so many secondary sources. Okay, there's so many sources I have. Okay, because this assignment is long. This is a big assignment. And it's due Friday night. I'm gonna do some readings about this. Actually seems very interesting. I think I've literally picked my research up. I've never done footnotes before. In this assignment, you need to do footnotes. As for my thing that's due Friday, well, am I going to talk about love? I could talk about the Renaissance, but I'm doing my other assignment on that. I could talk about Robin Hood, the Black Death. That I really want to talk about that. But like, I don't know. Then there's the Crusades, feudalism, Vikings, Charlemagne, religion, barbarians. Look, I could, but like, I don't know. I feel like I'm just drawn. Maybe because it's got the word to love, isn't it? Okay, I'm glad we had this discussion. There are letters. This is from letter 1. He wrote this to a friend. Okay, this is what he said. Ah, divine Heloise, said I, flinging myself at her feet. I swear by yourself, I was going on to convince her of the truth of my passion, but I heard a noise, and it was Filbert, the uncle, who was like, what is this? This was a book. No, this feels wrong. But like, if it was a book, no, because it's completely wrong. Like, he's literally her tutor. And I don't know how old she is. I don't know how old she is. They're not saying how old she is. I've got to find that out. There was no avoiding it, but I must do a violence to my desire and change the discourse to some other subject. Oh! We improved the time proper. In the dead of night, when Fulbert and his domestics were in a sound sleep, we improved the time proper of the sweets of love. Insipid kisses. Why is this so romantic? Oh, I remember this tutorial. It is impossible that I could live without seeing Heloise. I endeavoured to engage her servant. What? Wait, he went after her servant. Eye sparkling, fit to raise love in any man whose heart was not prepossessed by another passion. I met her alone and entreated her to have pity on a distressed lover. She answered she would undertake anything to serve me, but there was a reward. What? Okay. So entirely did I love Heloise. What? She may have been as old as her early 20s. Wait, what do you mean as old as your early 20s? I don't know. That is how many words the letters are. The letters that I'm going to be... Okay. Guys, I fear I am panicking a little bit. I'm just about to go to work. I have worked a lot on the assignment that I have due tomorrow morning. There's still... I don't know how long it's going to take me, but I fear I'll be pulling an all-nighter tonight. Because, is that a smart idea when the assignment due tomorrow morning is actually a presentation? I'm not sure. But and everything's individually marked. So the thing is that I think when I get home tonight, what time will I get home at? Well, when I finish and then when I get home is always different, obviously, because you have to drive and you have to there's just different factors, whatever. If I can start at 10 p.m. tonight, I want to really start that research essay because I know it's just gonna take a long time, especially considering I have to do footnotes and I have never done footnotes. But the place that we have to do our assignment, it makes it pretty easy. You just have to press a button that says insert footnote and then it does it for you. And I'm like, okay, it's 2,000 words and I'm just really nervous about that. And ideally I can't even it wouldn't be worth it. I have to submit it tomorrow. I have to submit tomorrow. It's not worth it for me to wait another day, try to get, because I'm losing 10% anyways. And I don't think I can make up an extra 10% because on Saturday I'm working and I have netball, and then I know what I said, I'm going out, yes I am. But it's just, I was thinking, I'm like, how can last week be my last week before I stop going out? How can that be when last week was like, I love the people I was with, but like they were just playing the TikTok edit music, and I'm like, what is this? But also then I have to figure out what I have due on Sunday, and then I have a quiz on Monday. I don't know, I just need to go to work now, and then, well, yeah, I need to go to work now, and then come back, and then when I get home, lock in, and then my group assignment will be done tomorrow. All I have to do is like finish things up and then read the sources and then like add in a few sentences and then make my slides, and then that will be fine. Brought in my clothes. My clothes are all folded. Should I be more stressed? Like, someone was like to me today, I'm really stressed for you, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm not. And my hair is stressing me out. Like, if anything to be stressed out about, be stressed about my regrowth. Yeah, that's what we ought to be stressing out about. But yeah, I think it's fine. Like, I have to practice my group assignment, but I have a hack for that. What I do is you record yourself, well, not myself, but I recorded, like, on Word. If you do read aloud, it will read it aloud. I do that, have it on voice memos, and loop it. You can't loop it. I just press the button over and over. I might actually get the thing to loop it, because that's what I did for my art assignment, and I was able to memorize it, so I didn't have to be like looking at the board, looking at palm cards. I don't have palm cards. I might have palm cards for tomorrow. Guys, I need to stop talking because I feel like I'm just wasting time here. We gotta go, okay? But we're gonna lock in tonight, and I'm gonna give you updates, like hourly updates, because hopefully I can just get it done. And I have been awake since 6 a.m. because traffic was so bad. It was an entire mess. I have 179 words for the history one. It took me about an hour to get that. Okay, 2,000 more to go. No, not 2,000 more. I don't know, I'm tired. I can't be explaining at the brain power, but 2,000 minus that, 1,800 and something words. Okay, that's okay, that's okay. 400 words, still doing history. It is midnight. I still haven't gone back to my group assignment. 746 words. I'm giving myself until 2 a.m. before I switch. I wish I could freeze the world, nap, and then once I'm rested, pick up. Because I fear I'm out of this. Actually, I'm gonna give myself a 10-minute break after that, go immediately into my group assignment, because all I have to do is just, we made some changes, so I need to fix that and then decorate my slides. It's 3:30 and I just like probably finished my like slides, and I need to make palm cards, but like, no, I need to make palm cards. That's the next step. I'm freezing to death. Now for my history assignment, how many words did I say that I have? I have 746 words for my history assignment, and I want to honestly get to over 1,000, 1,800. Like, that's what I want, but I don't know if I can manage that because it is currently 3:32 a.m. and for my group assignment we're meeting very early in the morning. 21 hours until due doesn't look bad at all, but it is when you like actually consider it, because by the time I get home it'll be like, what, 6 hours to do this. So I have to think of it like that, not the fact that I have 21 hours until it's due. See, all angel numbers. Now I am having some technical difficulties with my slides, so hopefully it's fine. I don't really know what to do, but I'm hoping things will work out, you know? This is a little tiny sneak peek, but I don't really know what to do. I guess I'll update you tomorrow if that gets resolved. So I've done that. Okay, things are going well. All I have to do is make palm cards, and then, oh, I suppose I have to practice. I'll listen to it while I make my palm cards. How about that?
Previously mentioned, the issues of inaccurate diagnoses, which is directly related to...
Okay, so I'm taking like a little mini break now while it's sending over, because my things take forever to send. But I'm gonna update you about today. It's also Clan League. I really feel like I do need sleep. Okay, this sleep deprivation, because it is scientific. Like, I'm not just saying, guys, when I'm sleep deprived I hallucinate. Like, it is a thing, because what is it? The longer you go without sleep, the more your brain struggles, especially in areas in how you perceive things. As a result, you can hallucinate. The hallucinations are temporary and typically go away once you get enough sleep. They worsen depending on how long you stay awake. Yeah. Do you want to know what my hallucinations were today? Horrifying, right? People that I'm interacting with, because, you know, it's my job, their eyes are like bugging out of their head and they have like really sharp teeth and like they're like, like they got really sharp teeth. Their eyes are all like yellowed and they have like, their faces are kind of cracked, but they're not cracked. That is what I was experiencing today. I'm just like, I need to sleep. We cannot be sleeping. There's always problems. This store across from my store, there was like a whole bunch of teenagers and they were like throwing things at the workers. I am worried about my voice though. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'm gonna print this now and I hope it's gonna print because the printer I have is horrendous. It's so bad. I can't hear a printer. I can hear the printer. Okay, so the stupid Pages update, like it makes it so it like fits your entire iPad screen and that is way too big. It's not gonna fit my palm cards. It's still not right, the margins are off. You know what, I'm gonna use this paper to make paper cranes so I'm not even wasting it. Okay, so I'll use it to make paper cranes, so, but like why are the margins off? It works. I'm actually glad I had that. I didn't even know I had glue, so I'm glad I did have glue because if I didn't have glue, I don't actually know what I've done. Maybe I would have blue tacked it. I don't know. Maybe I should use 3 different colours. No, I don't know. Let's forget. And then I'm going to taste this on there. Okay, slide 1, slide 2, slide 3. It's really not a long presentation at all. I really need to get back into doing my history assignment, but I think I don't want to do it in my bed because if I do, I don't know, I think I might try to nap. Like, I'm so tired. I don't know. I feel like I need to practice this, but like my voice sounds weird. Hello? You got this? This is the most important thing. Well, it's not really because, I mean, I guess it's very important. I love my drink bottle at work. It's like, I need water. Cards in the bottom drawer. Okay, so bottom cupboard, I should say. At least this is done. I just have the research essay, which I think I want to do more of now. Wait, I'm feeling inspired. So it's almost 4 a.m. and I'm feeling inspired. I feel like, I don't know, I just have like an entire burst of energy. I don't feel tired. And I'm just thinking about how like good it will feel if I just get this research essay done, really ready to upload if I get back home. It's like I can upload it if I want to early. I only drink these when I need to do assignments. How I focus when I need to get in the zone, I listen to one song. It's Panda. That is the only song I can listen to when I'm doing assignments. That will keep me locked in until I'm ready and I don't need anything. Everything is silent. Aside from my cat running around and her scratching on the carpet. I might actually do some work on my iPad. Might make me write more. Angel numbers. Guys, my group assignment went really well. It did go really well, and now I have work. And I'm gonna just, in the times when I can, I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna do, because like I'm actually, with this history assignment, I'm like, I don't know what else. I need to get sources. That's the main thing, I think. I think once I get lots of sources, I'll be able to do things, and I'll be able to have more direction. But I'm just like, I might have to waffle. But like, is it bad that this does not count towards my, because electives don't count towards your GPA getting into honors? Well, that is what everyone has said. So, because yeah, otherwise you could just pick like the easiest courses in the entire world and then get basically the highest marks you're supposed to be at. And then how was that fair when, you know, I don't know. I actually have no idea. So I guess I'll just suss it out and see. But I'm getting this assignment due tonight. I better get it due tonight. Okay, I'm going to work now. I better get it done. And I hope I can get it done. Please, future me, don't let me down, I swear. Please, like, it is your fault. Your fault. You should have started this months ago when he said, you are an idiot. So if you don't get it done, I'll drown you. No, I won't. Why would I say that? Guys, it's the deliriousness. It's the tiredness. But if you don't get it done, you better get it done. Otherwise, you're not going out tomorrow. Otherwise, if I don't get done going, I'm not allowed to go out tomorrow. Okay, I have to get it done. I'm not allowed to go out tomorrow if I don't get it done. Okay, that's alarming. That, I fear, is in fact alarming.
Just push the. Yeah, okay.
I can't believe that it's done. Ideally, I would love to go to sleep now properly and sleep in, but I do have work at 9, so I've set a million alarms because I'm not even tired at all. Like, do I look tired? I haven't slept since before 6 a.m. yesterday. I'm hungry. I don't know what I want.
Than ever. So basically what she does is she quits keto and then moves on to eating more like whole foods and counting macros and
I look like a mess. It was a madhouse, and now I have to rush netball because I fear I am running late to like the before season. I'm not running late to the actual game, but I'm running late to the before season things. But I got a good spot, so okay, I gotta go, and then yeah, just go. Let's have a real discussion, and that discussion is that I should not be going out tonight because guess what? So I have obviously my 2 things that I always do on Sunday, but I also have like a pretty big module quiz, so I have to do that, but it also has short answers, so it's not just like multiple choice. And then on Monday, I was like, oh, we're gonna sandwich on Monday, that's fine. It's due at 9 a.m. So ideally I should be having nice relaxingness, lying down, going to sleep early, waking up early tomorrow and doing it. Will I be doing that? No, I won't be. I shall be going out because I'm young once, and this is going to be my last time going out for, I want to say months, honestly. Like, I want to say that like after this tonight, I'm not going to go out for months. So I need to make sure I really appreciate it because then not going out for months. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, I've got 2 things. Looking at this, also have quizzes to do on Monday for TAFE. I'm still going out. I don't go up. Time to pack my suitcase. Guys, things were not good. If you're gonna go out, you have to be careful because if you don't, unconscious, and they'll call an ambulance on you again. I feel sad. So very not slay at all. I actually think this will be the last time I go out for a while. About the situation that occurred. I'm also watching the trip. It was spiked. All I remember is like a hand passing me a drink, and then all of a sudden, like I can't remember anything. I then just started like feeling really weird, and I'm like, I'm not in control of my movements. So I immediately ran to the bathroom and locked myself in a stall. But like I could not control anything of my entire body. And like even now, like my mind is just like, I'm just like, something was not right. This time I was almost seizing, but I wasn't. I'm not going out tonight though. I'm in the process of going through the slides for the quiz that I have to do. It's a module quiz, and then so hopefully that's an hour long, and then I will do the other 2 recurring assignments, like the other quiz, and then the like little mini test question thing for one of my courses, and then we need to get stuck into the one that's due tomorrow at 9 a.m. So I just need to have in my mind that they're all due tonight, because I cannot be like, oh, one of them is due on Monday because it's due at 9 a.m. You know, so that's my plan of action. Lucy was helping me do the test. She's very intelligent. She is. She's so smart.
Easy on the clutch, slow and steady.